Holy shit.
Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's from the barracks. The signal's out of order. There we go. I'm Joke for what Players Wanted with me. It's not a party till he comes out. Wiener from New Breed Airsoft.
On time.
And Justin, he'll give you some shiny bracelets. You really
Plus
pissed
dog.
off. Beowulf West is back, finally.
You can't have a liquor drink.
My dog used to drink a lot of alcohol, especially when it was like Bailey's ice cream.
He does. He prefers whiskey, and that's expensive.
What's up, Stu? How you doing? All right, so it's Tuesday. We're here to talk about some rather plentiful amount of topics tonight. Most of it is going to be centered around the positive stuff inside of Airsoft.
The count is back on. How many eyes you say tonight?
Oh no, it isn't.
Oh yeah, it's back on.
I'm gonna make you fill up an entire sheet of paper just by saying "I."
Okay. My fans love it.
I made some Dole Whip today.
You made some Dole Whip today? Awesome.
Yeah.
Where's ours?
Oh. You don't get any because you're taking a tally of how many eyes they say tonight.
Actually, you know what? In the chat, everybody, I'll count the assholes too. Every time you call Mark an asshole, I'll count that in the chat too. Especially you, stupid.
That's fair.
We're just gonna blow this up.
I have this itch. They make ointment for that. There you go.
Yeah, there's a cream for that.
There's your solve for that. They make ointment for that.
All right, so we have the last event coming up this weekend of this.
You have what's this we stuff you do?
Yeah.
We being Players Wanted Airsoft. It is going to be at Bad Blood 2024. Then we'll have almost 2 months off. Still kind of annoyed that we don't have our entire August off. That we have to deal with. Going to the mall again.
Nothing wrong with that. It's inside. It's not outside in the heat.
Yes, but I will definitely be at Bad Blood 2024. I'm
Did they turn the AC on in there?
Oh, got the eye. Shit, where's my pen at? I lost my pen.
Well, you're not going, jackass, or I'd say we'd go.
I know, but you said I, so I had to count that.
Yeah. Jerk. Bad. My ex's time of the month. Oh, man.
You say that, or Shark Week is fine too. I mean,
So, and that'll end our 2023-2024 season. We'll have a couple of weeks off. Then we're gonna start off fresh with Thunderdome 5. I'll put on by Operation Lion Claws. That's going to be at the Northgate Mall in Durham, North Carolina.
August 23rd through 25th.
Yep, the end of August.
My birthday.
Then we have a couple of weeks off.
My actual birthday weekend.
and how old are you going to be?
And it's an actual milestone too.
60?
I swear I'd never make it. I'll be 60 this year. Yep.
What?
Big 60.
Freaking old.
Anyways,
I'm closer to retirement than you are. So.
Yeah, I'll take my extra. I'll take my extra 20 years. Thank you very much.
We're going to start going to dinner way early when we go on games just so you get the early bird special now.
That's right. I already get the AARP special.
Then after that, we have God, why can't I say this? Yellow Dog Outbreak. That's going to be at Mid Orange Correctional. 60 challenge coin. And then the week right after that is going to be Battle for Six Flags.
Yep, September 20th through 22nd.
And yeah, September 13th or 15th is going to be Yellow Dog Outbreak. So both of those are going to be some really fun events. It's going to be hell of a lot of fun. We're going to rock some stuff out with that. Then, God, we haven't even filled up October yet. But October, there's one game posted by the
New Breed Airsoft. Actually, there's 2 games in October, but the first one before mine, can't forget, is TCA's Crossbones.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
In Milledgeville, October 18th through 20th.
What up, Steven? How you doing? Airsoft with gators and snakes. That's what we call Florida Airsoft. I mean, just Airsoft with gators and snakes. But yes, we have the crossbones. I mean, I might not make either one of those, unfortunately, because I might be running a haunted house at middle one.
Oh, oops.
So
Was I
shut up.
getting happy? Justin will be there. At least at both of them, won't you? Crossbones and
Should are the tickets still for sale for Crossbones?
I don't know that they aren't. So I would say yes.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely plan to go to that one.
Yep.
And I'm probably going to be dumb and do Serious Viking again because they're doing that one in December.
Yes, they
right?
are. Yep, I'm set for that one too.
It won't die of the heat on the asphalt this time, so I think that should be a.
Orange Stash McGee. There's Captain Beaver.
He, all the shit he talks, he's still my number one fan and damn my OnlyFans.
Oh.
About time I can make a live stream. Welcome, Austin. Welcome.
Yeah, wow.
Doc.
So it's
Yes.
and unfortunately they canceled Iron Dagger.
They did? That's the first I heard of it.
Did
Iron
they
Dagger.
now?
Iron Dagger is the little longer event. Is that because they're doing Crossbones or?
Well, Crossbones is kind of the same platform, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, is it? Yeah, maybe the Iron Dagger. That's what. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. What are you barking at?
I'm kind of looking forward to that, especially at the Milledgeville. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Crossbones, yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Let's find out why TCA. Oh, I can do that. Wow, I keep forgetting I have extra computer screens here to do this shit on.
Yeah, you're looking at a computer.
I know, literally. I was gonna do it on my phone because it's like right in front of me, but this ain't working.
Yeah, I don't see the current dates for it, so it's only Crossbones and Serious Viking.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't hear. Stupid. Did you hear something that they did 3 days ago on the group? Got it. Too late with Viking.
That makes
sold
sense.
out. Viking sold out. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he said too late to do it with Viking at the same time. That's a lot inside of a small period of time because if they're doing
what do they do in November though?
The next two events it's
because
October and then December. So doing something in November is always rough because you also have Thanksgiving, which is a huge family holiday. Right. So yeah, I can understand why they're like probably not.
Yeah, that's you cutting close to two major holidays.
But Crossbones has the same type of gameplay as Iron Dagger. That would make sense.
And it's great that they're doing. I just got your message. Sometimes people you have to reassess and look and make sure you have to go through. So, we have your game in October, which I might not be there for. Well, we're really not talking about to the 2024 to 2025 season yet. That's going to be coming up. And most people say, "Why do you have the summers off?" Because it's fucking hot down here.
Well, and that's what I was about to say with Viking. I think it'll play better gameplay wise in December.
I agree.
At that AO.
I just prefer 24 hours maximizes game time. For me, it maximizes the amount of time it'll be for an injury. Maximum amount of time for me to get an injury. Sort of like Wiener, walking around.
Look who's talking, Spanky. I don't hurt myself at events anymore. You don't hurt yourself at events.
Hey, I've never broken a bone at an event so far.
Well,
right?
Okay, 7 years ago, I broke a bone at a TCA
Statistically,
event.
but you are less likely to get hurt if you don't run or jump over anything.
Well, if you don't fall off.
He was walking.
I walked off a culvert in the middle of the night. It was pitch black out.
Well, you were kind of get over it, so that's kind of a jump. It's a jump for you.
It was a jump down.
Kind of a hop.
Yep.
Austin says it best. You catch me dead at Guardian this summer if I was getting driven around. I agree with that. What's up, Garcia? How you doing?
Hey, buddy. Speaking of which, I got to send him patches. I got to make sure I get all the patches together for him.
Yeah, I still do Nikolai stuff up there. This stream is pretty much going to be a positive stream. We're going to talk about the cool stuff, what we like about it, and I like how we're starting off talking about like some of the events, and we're talking about a pretty cool AO. So I broke a bone and never saw her again. Oh man!
Well, mine hung around after I broke my bone.
Mark, I just sent you a picture I wanted to share with everybody.
Okay, there
Oh,
we
I
go.
saw that. Yeah, I saw your thing.
The dog,
Your-
not my actual thing.
yeah,
He's probably already seen that.
your damn devil dog in the back of the.
Back in the squad car. Yeah.
um.
So I gotta tell a story about that when you get around to showing that to everybody.
All right. Well, hold on 1 second. Let me.
Crap. Where are all the patches at?
All right. Let's see. Share screen.
Gotta put together a care package of patches for Garcia.
There you go.
Yeah. So there's Grim right there in his first night back on the road, actually back to working again.
How long was he off?
From January till now,
Gotcha.
basically.
Okay. That's not too bad.
So brand new patrol car. I got a Interceptor, a Ford Explorer, which will fly like a bat out of hell. But so whole new cage system from a company called Havas, and they have lights built back there.
Oh, nice.
Nobody told me about the lights, and I was like, what the hell is this damn switch on my damn control panel? And I flicked it on, and it doesn't like turn on red like you just flip it on a light. It like turns on real slow, and this is what I see staring at me the whole time.
Your eyeballs.
So I'm like, oh, now mind you, the sergeant that I work for right now on patrol doesn't like dogs. No, like he's cool with working dogs. He's like, hey man, I'm glad you're here, all that kind of stuff. But he's a little jumpy about dogs. This past weekend, he's had to get some serial numbers out of my car because it's a brand new unit and all that kind of stuff. So I forget about Grim being in the back seat when it comes to just general stuff, right? Well, you know, I left that little damn light on because I'll turn it on when I'm just sitting there. That usually keeps people away from the car. So I had it turned on and completely forgot. Dude sat down. He started pulling like the serial number off my laptop and all that kind of stuff. And I guess he heard Grim just huff at him. That dude turned around and unasked my car so damn quick. He's like, damn it, why didn't you tell me about it? I was like, man, I'm sorry, I forgot. Now I'm going to try to do that as much as possible now.
Now that I know.
Oh, yeah.
Demon dog vibes.
Oh, yeah.
It's always funny, like when you travel with a dog and everything else, and then people don't realize it, and then all of a sudden they then see the dog, and then they jump like 5 feet in the air. It's freaking hilarious. Like, it's really especially funny when you do it at Disney, right? Like, there was this lady that was standing next to Callie, or it was Eris. It was Eris for the longest time. She's a black German Shepherd. She was about 120 pounds, and she's just laying there on the ground. And all of a sudden, she just, I guess at one point, she finally shifted. And when she shifted, a lady walked down. And when I say I'd never seen a white girl jump that high, I am not kidding. And it was like, and she was like German or something. And all of a sudden, she starts going off in like German or Hungarian or something. And I damn near fell out of the chair laughing.
Snail.
The staff member that was watching all this go down tried her best to keep a straight face, but she had to keep turning around. And when the lady came back, she goes, that is not funny. And I was like, you're right. It's hilarious.
It's kind of funny.
Well, that's the last place you expect to see a dog laying next to you.
Well, I can understand if we came up behind her and sat down, right? No. Eris was here. The lady came up and sat down right beside her. Like, and it was not like it was it was well lit, and Eris is a black dog, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. People sometimes are stupid.
That dog needs a reflective vest.
She had one. It's hold on. While you all talk.
See, since Grim's black, I mean, he's tactical.
Yeah, but the way that we have, especially when we were doing Disney with the dogs,
aside from his teeth and the corners of his eyes, the only thing white on him is the bleached patch of hair around his ass. He's one of them valley girls, likes to bleach his ass.
She was wearing this. she was wearing this
The lady looked down and looked
in the middle of the day.
That safety cone moved.
Oh man, what's up, Donna? How you doing?
What's
So
up, Donna?
she jumped
Hey,
like
hey, Donna.
she literally jumped like five, and it was great. It was like always fun. So, we have now hit the slowdown portion of our year, summertime. I mean, I'm going to start going back out to Miami Airsoft next week, or not Miami, Palm Beach Airsoft next week. This week I'm going to be off because I got to prep to go to Bad Blood.
Bet Miami Airsoft's glad to have a break from you for a while.
Actually, the funny thing was I had a couple of the guys message me. They're like, "Are you coming back on Wednesdays anytime soon?" I was like, "Why?" And she goes, he goes, dude, the refs aren't doing anything about the cheaters and all this. He goes, at least when you were here, something got done.
They got shamed away.
And they're like, I was like, sorry, man. I was like, even if I wanted to go, even I could play this Wednesday, I'm not going to Miami Airsoft. I'm going to Palm Beach Airsoft. I'd rather be in AC than the oven that is Miami Airsoft right now. I'll be back when the temperatures drop below a bajillion degrees. Okay. So, you saw, so you rode the Tron cycle, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Later? Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Yep. It was awesome. I stayed till I think I was there. It was last one. It was 11 o'clock when I finally got on it. I put my name on the list at 1 o'clock, and so my group didn't actually start showing up till like 9 o'clock. About 11 o'clock, I was finally on it, and it was worth it. Just a little short, but
You-
it wasn't that short.
You didn't get skipped to the front of the line, or
And well, no, because Donna wasn't there. I couldn't go up and just do the DOS there. So, and also I left my walker at home. So
with the tennis ball.
tennis ball. That's right.
We need to get you one of those and get them like hydro dipped, so it's in like M81 woodland.
There we go.
I want you to have the one with the chair that folds down, though.
Favorite camp. The chair.
All right. So, as if on cue, we don't know how long the stream's going to go on tonight, folks, because there is a storm rolling in, and it's not a small storm.
That's right. You have that solar that's not working, so we might lose power again.
It's funny about that. I have a response to the solar guys.
You have a response from the solar guys or to the solar guys?
I got a response from the solar guys,
Oh.
and my response back is, "Oh, you want to play breach of contract games? Let's play breach of contract games, shall we?" These
Damn.
guys don't know the door that they opened.
Oops.
You can't use DOS on Tron.
Yes, you can. That's
Yeah,
not true. Yes, you can. You can ride on Tron too because they have a cart that'll put you sit in your wheelchair in the back of it.
Is
Not
it
the
like
wheelchair. Sorry, it's a special seat back there that you and
Is it like
Drew
a
can sit in.
it's like
Yep.
a sidecar to the
It's
Tron bike?
well, it's at the very end. It's at the very end of all the cycles.
Well, that's cool.
So, yep. So you can actually ride on it. I was there. Yes, you could have gone, and yes, people were using DOS. People were showing up in wheelchairs and riding the ride. Yep. So.
Damn. Shots fired.
Damn.
Wow. So jumping into like the topic of tonight, it's like this has like been our 2-month long positivity thing. I don't think we're supposed to be showing that off on the stream, sir. I think you can get me kicked off for that.
So what? Somebody sent you something?
Wait,
No,
Oh,
this one down here with this bottle.
Oh, what you talking about?
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about.
You've been kicked off for way worse.
And it's all but just. Well, no, it hasn't been. Maybe.
Just move on.
Just move on.
That was just a bottle of high grade apple juice.
I know, right?
oh fuck.
It tastes like burning.
It tastes like fire.
Actually, no, that's pretty smooth.
So let's start off by saying, like, when it comes down to airsoft, like, you know, we always say, like, the best thing about airsoft is the people that we meet, the people we hang out with, all the people we see whenever we go on these trips and all that. And that's fine and dandy, right? I still don't know why I'm friends with this guy over here, but is what it is. Well, let's jump into
because you have to respect the elderly. That's why.
I think it's just kind of an abusive relationship. It's
it
border-
is. It very much is. It's like and he's just lucky that elder abuse is illegal, or else.
At this point, y'all spend enough time under the same roof that y'all pretty much in a domestic relationship.
It's kind of funny because how much travel and shit that we plan out.
I mean, I'll let y'all decide who's the bitch and who's the butch, but I mean,
bitch.
Oh, mama. Oh my God, I get it. She forgot what the fight was about. I got in a fight with my mom yesterday, and she forgot what the fight was about. She was trying to tell me how to straighten up my closet in my room, and I was like, "Excuse me." Holy crap! That turned into a whole fight. She was moving out, and then the next morning she must have forgot about it because
I'm moving out. Bye.
Yep, that's exactly what she said. I'm fine. I'll be out here. I said, "See ya." It works.
Do you know how much that frees me up? Do you have any idea how much that frees me up?
That is correct. I can be gone every weekend.
My mom's mad at me because I told her not to water the fucking plants today. I was like, "Mom, it fucking rains."
It's gonna rain.
No. Not it's gonna rain. It rained.
Oh,
there's a past and
it has rained and it's going to rain.
It's going to rain again.
It's going sideways rain.
Oh my God. So I have my new phone, right? So Christian's gonna have his phone real soon. All right, it's in the box. I'm gonna overnight it to him tomorrow. But when I went to go get this phone, let's talk about this real quick. AT&T stores, all right. So I go to the store. I was like, I go walking up, and they're like, and as I'm walking up, some asshole now has a shattered back window. By the way, it was just a reaction that happened. I'm walking through the parking lot. It's flooded. And I'm like trying to go quickly. Homeboy goes through the parking lot at Mach 2, sends a wave of water that goes from the parking lot and hits the windows and doors of the glass, right? And my reaction was to throw the bottle that I had in my other hand. And when I did that, it spidered the entire back of his car. He didn't stop. I am now drenched from head to toe, soaking wet. And I go, I'm getting my goddamn phone. I walk into AT&T. I was like, yeah, I need to get a new phone, but I don't really want to do the monthly plan. And they go, well, I was like, yeah, I'll just pay for the phone outright, but I'll add it to my phone service. And she goes, oh, we don't do that. I was like, you mean to tell me I can't buy a phone? I had 15 Pro Max. And he goes, no, you have to have it on a monthly plan. I was like, I'm going to have a monthly service plan. He goes, no, you have to do the monthly payment plan. I was like,
no, I don't want to buy it outright.
I want to buy it outright. I don't want to have to pay.
I got money in my hand.
And he goes, AT&T doesn't do that. So here I am. I'm pissed off. I'm soaking wet. And I go, as loud as I can, that's fucking bullshit. I've been with you guys for 20 some odd years. I'm leaving. As I walk out the door, another guy goes, and I was like, I've been with you for 20 some odd years. Imagine how I was like, and I said it just as I was walking out, just out of whim that maybe there might be some new customers there. I was like, imagine what they do to new customers too, how much they screw them over. A guy goes, yeah, you know what? I'm good. I think I'm going to go somewhere else. He got up and he left. Then I call AT&T and said, what the hell? And then when I was talking to that guy, he goes, no, we could definitely sell you the phone and have the phone sent to you. It's our way to do it. I was like, yeah, what they want to do is, I have the old grandfathered data plan.
Yep.
The unlimited data plan that they cannot throttle per the contract.
I got that one with Verizon for the family plan. And they hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in my mother's name originally. When she passed, I went and brought everything in, death certificate, took it over, and like, are you sure you don't want to change? I said, no.
Not at all. I want to keep my plan the way it is. And they're all like, oh yeah, you can totally, we don't throttle the plan. It's like bullshit. Because I get a message every single month.
Everybody does it.
That I hit 15 gigs already, and I'm halfway through the month. And I've seen you throttle my wife and my child's phone for the data for that premium unlimited plan. No, I'm sticking with my plan. Have a nice day. And they get pissed off. One guy almost got it changed off, but there was a problem with the way it was. And they go, you need to talk to customer service. And customers, I was on with them, and they go, yeah, so you want to switch to the new data plan? I was like, absolutely not. He goes, I thought so. I'm in the top 1% of data usage inside of AT&T for the year.
Does anybody use that Ron Reynolds cell phone plan?
Mint Mobile? No.
Mint, yeah.
Well, it's FTX Tactile. It's every company does that, right? There's no company that doesn't do that.
Right.
That's you're dealing with corporations now
because they're trying to make more money off of you. Is all it is.
And yeah, that's all it is. They don't care about customer service anymore. They only care about how much can you damage our brand, how much money is it going to cost, and you just have to make it not worth their while to screw you over. And I'm good at doing that.
Yeah. Just buy the phone yourself out. That's what I did with my 15. And actually, one of my new cops at my previous agency used to be a manager with Verizon store. So he gave me a hookup, and he's like, just buy the phone, get it to me. I'll do everything. We'll cut all that other crap out.
It's amazing, it's just how businesses have evolved, which is, when we do this stuff with
just trying to milk you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get, I know. I just got, I've been with Spectrum for whatever, and I just finally went in there and was able to, my $300 bill, $341 bill.
How's that work with a jitterbug?
The jitterbug is my Spectrum phone right now is $76 a month for two phones.
Oh, but it's not a jitterbug.
No, it's not a jitterbug.
Okay.
What you're talking about for mom, not for me. Thank you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Douchebag. But actually, I was able to buy a phone separate phone.
Took him a minute, everybody.
Yeah, no, all right, shut up. Go ahead. Ooh, hear that thunder.
Yeah, you've had 2 months off for me. I mean, come on.
Go kid. It's been 2 months. It seems like longer.
Yeah, it has, because I started on night shift, went to days, finished my FTO period, and been picking up shifts. Well, so in case anybody's wondering where I've been, new job, obviously, minus the beard. We talked about that.
Yep.
They put overtime days on the board, and just kind of being a team player, I'll pick up days, but I try to grab the ones that are during the week so it doesn't mess up my weekends. Because we're on the Panama schedule, so it's like 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, which would be your 3-day work weekend, and then the following week you'd have a 3-day off weekend. So I've been snagging a bunch of those, especially with the last month while the kids have been down in Florida visiting the grandparents.
Oh, you've been home by yourself? Oh, the kids just been gone.
They've been gone. So, I mean, the wife's been home and all that. So,
yeah.
But we've enjoyed not having any kids in the house, squawking and fighting at each other, jockeying for dominance like it's on some kind of wildlife show. If y'all wonder what my daughters are like, they are female versions of me minus the facial hair. Thank God. They are savage little freaking monsters. I'll give you an example real quick. So my eldest daughter, who's turning 13 this year.
Wow.
Yeah. She wanted to grow up to be a paleontologist.
You old?
Yes, I am. I'm very, man. I'm on a squad with people that are in their early 20s. Like they call me dad or pop. I've been dealing with that most of my life. And I look at them and go, I'm bald because of people like you. So my daughter, being the little dino nerd that she is, she got together with her little sister, and they came in one day. It's like, Daddy. I'm like, what's up, sweetie? I know what kind of dinosaur you are. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was a dinosaur nerd growing up. Here you go. You're a Pachycephalosaurus. And they said it perfectly. And I'm like, and it took me a minute. And I'm like, I don't remember which one that is. And they handed me a book and like giggled and ran off. Yeah, I hear you talking shit, woman. Yeah, my wife just yelled from the living room, the bald one. So
Wait,
yeah,
you actually have a wife? I've never heard her before.
what?
Yeah.
You've met her.
I didn't meet her. Did I meet her?
Yes. Quit yelling. He's back here yelling, the pretty one.
I could hear.
Well, you act
I
like
can hear. I can hear. Her
You know
too.
what? Weaver
act like
never
I got-
has to worry about anybody ever saying the pretty one ever again.
That's right. I
right,
know.
right.
So if they say the wrinkly one, then they know what they're talking about.
She's usually working just as much as me because she works for animal control here in Perry where we are. She's actually the
Gotcha.
supervisor, so she's just as busy as everybody else. And normally when I go to airsoft stuff, she's like, "Yeah, it's hot." No, yeah, that's your hobby. I'm gonna go home and sit in the AC. Right.
Cruise ship,
No.
man. Cruise ship.
Or as she just said, she's like, I'll stick to Pokemon and the air conditioning on Saturdays.
So let's start talking about some stuff with airsoft, the stuff that we love about it, besides obviously the camaraderie. But let's start with replicas, right? We can't say the other word, the G word, but let's talk about replicas, right?
Gandalf. Gooch. Ganglia.
Evidently my food just arrived. So
What do we have tonight?
sushi. Wife came home and said sushi because I said sure since I was successful in my endeavors against Penny Mac Home Mortgage, and I finally got them to release my insurance check that they've been holding on to for 6 months.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Before part of your house blows away again. Just saying.
You know, I really do have to do a series, especially for new homeowners, of what to do when you have a claim in Florida. Even some people that have had this for a long time, they might not have had the experiences of that we've had dealing with insurance claims and dealing with insurance checks and how to make sure all the work gets done and everything else.
I'm gonna put one out to everybody in the audience. You do not need a police report.
You do if you've been looted or robbed.
When a crime has been committed, yes, but
Yeah,
the quote unquote act of God, when he sent a missile into your house or some crap like that, take pictures of it and call your adjuster.
Call your insurance company. That's right.
well, now in Florida, now they would Governor Dumbass did was like
Hey, now
before.
that's my governor. Thank you.
That's right. He's Governor Dumbass, and I'll tell you why.
I don't want to hear it.
Before
Let's
he
not
made the
get
change
political.
to the insurance rules, before he made the change to insurance rules. No, I can say it this way because he really fucked over Floridians.
I can say it this way.
If you got hit by like say a hurricane, or you got hit by any sort of thing that you had to file a claim to your homeowner's insurance, right? The normal process is they send out their adjusters. The adjuster comes out. It goes through all the damage. They give you an adjuster's worksheet, and at that point in time, they tell you how much they're going to pay you, and then you either agree. Well, you agree. You always take the money that they're going to give you, and then you could then go and find a public adjuster to then get additional funds, right? Beyond, because it never fails. The reason why Florida has so many lawsuits and everything else for homeowners insurance is because the insurance companies never pay what they're supposed to. Ever pay what they're supposed to.
Well, I mean, when you're hit by a hurricane, like 2-3 times.
It's not even a matter of a hurricane. It doesn't matter what claim
but it carries over to everything else.
Yeah. So what he's done, and then you get your public adjuster. The public adjuster comes in, and the public adjuster says, no. You say you had $100,000 in damage, but the insurance company only gives you 60. The public adjuster comes in, they try to get you the other 40, which 9 times out of 10 they can get you close to that other 40,000, and they get 10 to 20% of whatever new money they get you. Right? That's the whole scheme of insurance. You shouldn't have to go through a public adjuster, but you do. What they've done now is within 60 days of the data loss, you have to get your public adjuster in there to start going through and doing the given the breakdown of all the stuff that you lost, what your claims are, damages are, within 60 days and have it filed within 60 days. So you're not even giving the adjuster time to make any adjustments or anything else. It's nope, here's what we have, and go from there. And it's only going to make things. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make it almost impossible for people that have claims or have a thing hit to go the option of suing the insurance company, because most people are not going to hit that 60 days. It's going to be instantly denied. You get the money you get. So rant over. Thanks, Garcia. All right, so let's talk about replicas. What is hands down your favorite airsoft replica? This is for chat as well as us.
MTW.
We'll go with rifles first. Yeah.
Are you going with just brand or just like the platform itself?
Well, we'll start with like a rifleman status.
Okay, yeah, go by the actual player classes. That works.
Yeah, we'll go by player classes. So when it comes down to rifleman, what is your? I know Wiener's gonna be like MTW.
MTW with the D-hop barrel.
We're just going to go ahead and say that the best AM patch barrel on the market today, the D-hop barrel, is in every single one of them.
What y'all can't see is Greg is just right around the corner right there, and Papa's screen. Wiener's screen going. You better didn't see it.
Actually,
Greg's in Georgia.
Yeah, he's in
picking
Georgia?
up his son.
Oh,
well, I thought he was up north with his girlfriend, with Carrie.
His fiance.
Sorry, I meant to say fiance.
He came back last night. Then went up to go get Dom today.
So, look, I guess Wiener probably add a little bit more to it. An M4 platform.
M4 Platinum was still the MTW.
Yeah, no, just
most riflemen are along
right,
that line.
right.
But the M4, and then rifleman is everything along that line.
Right. So that's what I said. A little specific with it.
His MTW. I mean, look, and I'm going to say
I own two of them, by the way.
I own one. It's sitting right there.
Yep.
Shit.
He dropped the sushi on the floor.
I dropped my chopsticks.
Eat them with your fingers.
That's
what you're supposed to do anyway.
So, HPA wise, especially for rifleman class, yeah, I would go with the MTW as well for the rifle for HPA. My MTW is small. It's the billet, I believe.
Spec MK18 Mod 10. Yep, that's
nice. So I could reach out to somebody with the MTW. That's for sure. Hi, honey. My black dog thinks there's her nose. She's like, did you spill something I can lip up?
I'm here to help, Father.
You rang. Shit.
You did it again?
No, they fucked up my order. Anyways.
Boom.
Classic Army Stoner. Now that's a good one for heavy weapons.
Yes.
For light machine gun. Yes. Yeah. So actually, while the Stoner was great, the problem was their box mags with that little connection there was always a pain in the ass. However,
we'll say that for light machine guns.
Yeah. When it comes down to an AEG, the AEG with like an M4 class, like I don't like AKs, so I never go that route. But I will say, as soon as I get the OCAW back up and running, my OCAW is probably my go-to of all the like M4 platforms and stuff that I use, especially AEG, because it's lightweight, it's fast, the response is awesome. But I'm sort of like hinting at what the overall theme of this is. There's so many great options that you guys can go through and do. It's good. So because FTX Tactical jumped to the Stoner, let's talk about LMG, shall we? I mean, while the Stoner's great, the Crytek, what is it? The Striker LMG, the one that loads underneath.
Don't know.
It loads like an M4. I'll even say screw Crytek because that gun's heavy. I'll say it's the G&G CM16. It's a polymer-based body. It's an LMG that loads from below. Oh, you HPA that bad boy, and it's just gonna rip. The Shrike. It was the Shrike. That's right.
Strike.
No, Shrike. Yeah. You haven't really used heavy weapons, have you there, Wiener?
Nope. not a fan. I'm old. Don't need to carry that weight around. Even the plastic one. Plus, I like to be able to shoot from anywhere. So between my MTW shooting like it's a DMR, I'm really happy with mine. It took me a while to get to that point. I've been playing for well over
Oh wow.
12 years now. Yep, 12 years now, and I finally got my system that I wanted. I wanted accuracy. I wanted accuracy and distance, and I didn't want to be tied to minimum amount of ammo.
I'll say,
things.
well, I'll go ahead and knock out my rifleman class because I didn't get to cover mine.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. For my standard rifleman class, I too have a MTW, but I run a longer barrel one, which is more similar to what I use for work. Because even as a cop, unless it's issued by our department, we have to actually get the same tax stamp everybody else for a shorty. So I have one that's got a 16-inch barrel to mimic what I use at work with a variable optic that I can go from like 1x to I think it's like 8x with just a lever switch. Like a little standard, it's like a knockoff AR sight. But just to get the reps and the practice with that. But love my MTW, works great. However, I will make one complaint about the MTWs. They were not made with cavemen in mind, because when I do magazine changes with theirs in particular, I break the shit out of the feed tube. Wiener has heard me bitch about it. If they will make that son of a bitch metal, it will be made for ooga boogas like me.
You're talking the feed tube on your hop up.
Yep.
Because actually, I don't have my EPM ones and stuff fit just fine, so that's why I use my MTW. I don't have a problem. I actually do not like the MTW mags.
And of course, my guys give me shit, especially the members of the team that are like cops. It was like, well, stop using your damn caveman straight. I'm like, I'm not hitting it that hard.
You're a big guy anyway, so you can't control it.
Yeah. So, but that's my only complaint with that. But as far as like, everything and how the barrel works and just the overall mechanics of the gun, love it. The weight, the feel, trigger pull, great. My secondary, like my little shorty backup AR it was an Ares Amoeba, like Honey Badger knockoff.
Nice. I had one of the. Yep.
Yeah. I can't tell you what it is now. There's so much hodgepodge crap that's been put in that gun over like a while, but it works. If something breaks, it's going to work. If I need an AEG, so that's kind of my AEG rifleman. But over to the light machine guns, I run a 249. Big.
We're going to talk about the 249s right now.
Yeah, big heavy booger. Yeah. So, but I will run the little nutsack box mag for the bottom to at least cut the weight down a little bit, and I'll run a pair of stock on that. But as far as what's in that gun, like the internals, there's been so much crap in and out of that thing. It's like everything else of mine. It's its own little monster doing its own little thing.
So one thing I will say is that when it comes down to like an LMG class, because of how much full auto you do, I've never seen an AEG full auto last.
No. And even the HPAs, if it's a tight tolerance custom built one, you better clean that thing at the end of every major event. If not, at the end of each Evo, I won't say Evo, end of each day, clean it, swab the barrel. If it needs to be lubed up, lube it up. They are very, very finicky boogers. And don't skimp on the ammo. Just because you're shooting a lot out of it, don't put anything less than a 3.2 in it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing hi honey. That's the thing that most people just don't realize when you're running like heavy weapons and stuff like that. It's like,
I could be cheap. I could put like 2 5s in here.
Yeah, I've seen a guy. So what was one of the funniest things I ever saw was at a TCA event, and they were running a technical, and they decided to go real cheap with the ammo, and we were running around outside, and they come rolling up, and they shot, and then they started accusing us of cheating, right? And I'm like, it's like Pulp Fiction. When the two the guy just comes out of there with them blasting at Vince and all that, and all of a sudden they just look down at each other. Vince and Jules look at each other, they look behind, and they see all the holes in the wall, but they don't see themselves getting hit. That's what this guy did because he was using such cheap, lightweight ammo.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting from like 75 feet away, but it was all going in every different direction possible. And he goes, "You're cheating, you're cheating, you're cheating." It's like, bro, you didn't hit us, man. I was like, you should have.
If
What-
you're gonna build a light machine gun, spend money on your barrel, spend money on your hop up, spend
Yep.
money on your bucking, and do not skimp on the ammo. You know, and you guys have played with a One Eye in his minigun. He doesn't buy cheap ammo for that thing either. And he just it is what it is.
And he wastes you. Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
yeah.
But it's funny because the guy was like yelling and screaming. I was like, shoot your gun again. Like, shoot me right now. And it's like, and it's like all over the place. And we're just like, and the admin was like this. He goes, and then he hit the admin who was standing over here. He didn't hit me. And the admin's like, bro. And we're talking with him. It's like, what garbage do you have in there? And the guy's like, I was like, what weight are you shooting? He goes, two O's. And I was like,
It's a
2-0 what? What are you shooting?
It's
like,
a damn gallon Ziploc bag of
Yeah.
crap.
That's
they
exactly what it was.
Swept off the floor from their home field.
Yeah,
Like,
I learned
look,
a long time ago when I first got into it. Stay away from the 2 O's.
If you're going
Especially
to
the
play
Walmart box
if you're going to play a specialized class,
for 12s.
you're going to spend money. If you are trying to be like economical, just play Rifleman. Just play Rifleman.
Yep.
Or
Don't-
SMG.
Or
I mean,
SMG.
You know, I mean, because the reality that comes down is like a lot of people just don't understand it. They don't understand. It's like when that guy like he shot, and I was like, I turned on the admin. It's like, "Am I alive?" He goes, "Yes." I just took out my pocket rocket and just went, "Poop."
He
So I
means
took
gun.
him out.
He means gun, guys.
You may,
Like
yeah,
a replica
pocket rocket.
airsoft gun.
Yep.
Not the
Not,
other
not,
kind
a,
of pocket.
not his little rabbit. Yeah.
Not not the one you get from the truck stop.
We ran him off.
And I'll even say with SMG, don't skimp there either, because if you're shooting like 20s out of your SMG
Oh, yeah.
and you're trying to shoot somebody at rifleman range, now there's people that play SMG that have got such a tight tolerance for the guns and everything to do it. Little Reaper, Drew Tingle is a perfect example of that. That dude's putting like 3 2s and above in his SMG, but he's also got the tolerance so tight.
Up higher. He's higher.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And he's got a bitch mag with him, too.
Well, that's what I was about to say. There's specific magazines for each situation, but his tolerance was so tight as an SMG player that he's hitting people at rifleman range.
How about DMR range?
Yeah. If
You
you're
can say left or right and get whichever one he wants.
yeah, if you're coming out with an SMG and you're looking at somebody like 50 yards out, 100 yards out, and you're like, you're not calling their hits. Well, the crap's not even hitting them, and even if it is, they're not feeling it.
More likely you're not hitting them. That's like
more than likely it's dropping short.
It's really funny because it's like I posted a video the other day, and it's the video of the guy that I was at Miami Airsoft with the O-Call. I came around a corner and I just start shooting this dude in his arms, and he's shooting at the fences. And as I'm shooting him, I'm advancing up and just lighting up his arms and all that. He then turns and starts to shoot at me, even though I'm hitting him left and right. So I start going up, and I got him right in his neck, right? And I go, why? And he's speaking Spanish, and then people what they translated was in there is like, he's complaining about the guy in the fence is not calling his hits. So me shooting him in the side, he's not going to call his hits. Then he's going to turn and shoot at me. He can kiss my ass. But he was feeling it because when he came off the field, he went up to the admin. He went up to the refs and said that the refs re-chrono my gun. And they go, "You got to chrono him. Look at my arm." His arm was all welted, like badly. His neck, he was bleeding in a couple spots because I shot him from, maybe 10 feet away, and I was aiming for soft spots. It's like, call your damn hit, dude. So it's like
they don't call it hit them in the sweet meat.
They go, people say, oh, well, use a heavier weight BB. I was like, bro, I'm using 3.2s. I'm not going to be using 3.6 in a CQB field.
No.
It's not good. So
next class.
Next class. All right, let's go with I don't run this class, even though I have one. And probably the only reason why I don't use this class at all is because of my aversion to buying another one. But sniper rifles.
Sniper class. Nope.
Yes. You don't have anything to add at all.
I have a gun from the person that we don't name here, well, I guess we could call him Mr. Navi Boy. Um,
Oh, I remember
I
that. What about that?
I have an
Don't
SSG-10.
Never fielded it.
You're right. I never fielded it. It's on the wall of shame. And it mostly has to do with, I mean, the gun is okay. When you buy it, you're thinking you're getting this heavily upgraded gun. Turns out it's a downgraded gun from what they took out good because they wanted you to pay for the better upgrade.
Right.
They wanted you to pay for the parts that come with a VSR 10. So they put in crappier parts from the VSR 10 to get you to buy the upgraded parts at an inflated rate, which come with you're better off with the VSR 10. So I have it. It's sitting on the wall. Another big issue I had was if you buy the stupid suppressor for it, it doesn't come with the adapter to go onto the gun. You have to buy it separate, and you can't. And it's not like it's displayed up there properly, So I've never run the sniper, although when we were doing the test from the Navi Boy AFU unit, anti-fog unit, I used the Navi SSG-10 with .32s and punched right through it.
What you got anything to add to that there, Wiener, at all?
Nope, because I didn't. I had an Echo 1 sniper rifle way back in the when it first started. It came in and I dropped it off at the Toy Soldier in Orlando, Florida, and never saw it again.
Because let's address this, because this is a player thing. Everybody wants to be a sniper at some point until you got to do sniper things. Yeah, you get people that they get into the game and if this offends anybody, I'm sorry, but you're going to have the younger players. You're going to have the younger players that don't want to get shot, so they just want to sit in the back. But if you are truly getting into it, especially if you're going to milsim events, a sniper is the most underrated and probably worst job there is, because you're not in action. You're just out there. Really, your job is to be a scout sniper, which is you're reporting information to your platoon command. Platoon command goes up when you're going to events. You're just sitting there watching everything. You may pull your trigger 5 or 6 times. So if you're looking for action and you think you're going to run around on a milsim AO like Navi Boy, as Joker named him, you're not. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
That is an unrealistic expectation of that player class, and you're doing a disservice to the actual gameplay and your team by doing that.
Yeah. Yep. Snipers, I mean, the problem that comes up with snipers that people see inside of when they see it at like all the events and all that, they see all these videos online and they're like, oh my God, look at all the kills they get. What they don't understand is like most people spend that are snipers. Like those guys are either pre-deployed in those positions and they're waiting there for hours before they get a specialized thing. Thank you, honey. Or they're there's like, or they happen to get incredibly lucky, but most of the time it's dead time. It's boring time.
Right. Like it is a thankless job.
We were at the One Serious Viking and we were going through the woods and all that. Because I finally decided to get off the truck and actually do something. We go over by Emma was there and a couple others, and we started with like 25 people over at the C-130, and then we're down to like, at this point we're down to like only 3 of us, right? As we're going through, there was a sniper set up in this position, and he must have been there for so long he fell asleep. I literally almost tripped over him. I looked down and I said, "This is funny." And I was like, M. So then the guy must have heard me calling out Emma's name, so he goes, "Huh?" And he like looks up, and I go, "You're dead." He goes, "Yeah."
but that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah,
with stuff like that. But and it's you go to these events, guys. You gotta, if you want to be a specialized role, you've got to play that role to
Yep.
the T. If you're going to be the light machine gunner and going to be supporting your group, you're not. Your job's not to go run off and go Rambo. Your job is to support your squad and help them get to whatever they need. You're providing support for. Honestly, you're probably really not even getting that many kills. You're just keeping their head down so everybody else can maneuver and kill them.
Yep.
Easy peasy. Your sniper guys, hey, you're going to be hot. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to sweat. You're going to be crawling and nasty stuff. And just, you're going to sit there for that entire Evo.
But some of them love it.
Yep. But for the ones that love that, leave that for them. If you're not about that life, don't take up that ticket.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of funny when people ask us for inside of CQB, like CQB events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the mall, for example. Somebody goes, "Can I bring my sniper rifle?"
Why?
Why? I was like, yeah, I get you could probably snipe from one end to the hall, like one end from the mall to the other end of the mall, but why?
Yep.
That's just being lazy.
Yeah. So that goes into the next one. I also don't have one of these, but it goes hand in hand with snipers, DMRs.
Now DMRs are a little bit more versatile to a certain extent, but like I said, I have
it can be.
Yep. A little bit more, not majorly more. You're still locked out to do single fire. Now, are your mag sizes restricted?
No.
For a DMR, so no.
You have an MED for sure.
Yes,
you have an
MED, but there's no.
That's why I prefer an FTW that shoots like a DMR.
In actuality, probably the better class to play for those people who want to do the Navi boy stuff and run around and like still shoot at distance is probably a DMR.
Yep.
But a designated marksman by definition is attached to a platoon or a squad, and they support that squad's movement. And they're given that directed fire that's precision on a target, possibly even keeping their heads down, possibly taking those shots. You're not taking, like hostage shots and crap like that because this is a game. We're not doing any of that. But that's that really precise shot that's going through a window and maybe snaking somebody. But honestly, you're keeping that distance, and that just the sound of that heavyweight BB hitting the sound wall. I mean, those of us have been playing for a while. Go, oh, that's a DMR.
Yeah, the smack whap by your head.
You're like, okay, I won't stand in that window no more. It's more of that. But again, play your role and play that way. Don't be running up into the building. What are you doing? Leave that for your squad.
Well, so here's what I see a lot of like nowadays. So what's happened, what I see is that so many people have been watching these videos from Kicking Mustang, Navi Boy,
Alphonse.
Alphonse is an LMG
guy.
I know, but that's back to the LMG as far as what people think they're going to be doing.
Yes, yeah, he's right. Let's see. I mean, House of Cards, all these guys that do the sniper-esque style play, or even Alphonse by proxy for the LMGs, like they have these videos, and
you're not the main character of the movie.
And that's the thing that they see is like, oh, these guys are main characters, and look at what they're doing, running around doing all this stuff. And it's great that it's promoting the sport and everything else, but it also gives like what is your expectation really? So if you're taking these specialized roles, you really should be running with a squad and really understand where you're going to and what does your squad do. Right. Wiener and I had this conversation like when he first like joined the team and all that. And he goes, well, Wiener, what's up, One Eye? Your ears must have been burning. But Wiener goes, yeah, but everybody on the team is they run. They go fast. I was like, boy, I don't run. Well, I do, but I'm an anchor, right?
What?
And you have to an anchor.
Okay.
You're right. I do. A lot of times when we're running with the team, they become pansies and don't want to run across or do something. So I have to go do and show them how it's done. You're right. I'm sorry.
Wait. I got 3 eyes in that. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
But the reality that comes down to all of that is we all have a role to play within the squads. But you have a lot of these people that think that it's only. And I said, hello, One Eye. That doesn't count. So, so what you ultimately have is you have a bunch of people that don't have teams that sign on to these roles and then have the false expectation of what they're going to be doing when they're out on the field, and then get mad when they get overplayed, outplayed, or caught.
They don't get the experience that they envisioned in their head that they were going
Right.
to get. You're not going to get that. There's 600 players out there. You are not John Rambo.
Yeah.
Don't think you are.
Now that's not to say that a small like 3-man, 4-man recon squad can't get behind enemy lines,
Right.
or a 1-man guy.
And of course, you got a Mark or a Garcia who just like a one
How'd you
guy.
get that old man energy that just?
Yep.
How'd you get behind us? I don't know. I just did. Which way
my,
do you go?
my,
I'm not going
my
to tell
hip-
you.
My hip went out and I rolled down a hill, and here I am.
Hey, that's never happened. I haven't done that. I've
Yep.
fallen down someplace and got behind you
Yep.
by accident. But it's really funny when these and it's happened in a lot of different events where Garcia does it too, but I've done it where all of a sudden I come up behind them and you're like, where the hell did you come from? Over there. Over where? I'm not going to. How'd you get there? I was like, I ain't going to tell you. Why not? I was like, because I'm going to do it again. You figure it out.
Old dudes in this sport, we're built different. We have a different level of treachery in mind to make things happen because
Strategy.
we don't want to sweat any more than we got to.
Exactly. It was like when we did Iron Dagger 3 at Guardian Center. It's like we had the tunnel, right? And I realized that in the tunnel, it's like, oh man, these guys.
Guardian Center was at GTI.
It was Guardian Center.
Oh, it was okay.
Iron. That was the first time I was there. Was Iron? Not Iron Dagger. Iron Horse from
Iron Horse. Yeah.
From AMS.
Iron Street from
Yeah. So, I was like, oh, look, this tunnel goes all the way down, and we go out. All right, why are we fighting over here, trying to go out and attack the buildings and attack the airplane crash site? Why not just go down this tunnel quite a bit, come out and come around and come up behind them? I was like, oh my god, this is brilliant, and that's exactly what I did. And here you go, write it down.
Husky.
Write it down.
You got it. You're good.
When it happened that first time and I went out and I did that and I was like, holy shit, I just flanked really behind him. This is great. I went back, I died, came back and brought more people with me. And when we had more people with us, it was like we got to this position, right? We go in there, we get in this spot, and next thing you know, there's like only 3 of us because people don't like to listen a lot of times, and they just don't follow through. So
we're too scared to move through a door.
Yes, that too. But we get into these woods. This entire squad
for the grinder, baby.
And I told them, I was like, don't fire until I do. They go, why? I was like, trust me, I'll be point. Just don't fire until I do. And they're like, okay. So this
Wiener gets flinchy when you say trust me.
No, actually on the field.
No, that's wrong because I will follow him. I will.
On the field, he trusts me because he knows I'm. If it's like when we're driving,
I'm talking about another game.
And I say trust me, he's like no.
It's like we're going to the hood.
So these guys come up and they go walking through, and as this one guy comes, I mean, we were in the woods, and it was sort of.
Y'all see this dog?
What's you watching?
Just outside. If I let him out right now, he will walk outside, turn immediately around inside of 30 seconds, and come right back to the door.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
So
he just turned around. He knows I'm talking about
him. It's funny because the guy comes in and I'm sitting here like this, and the guy comes right up in front of me, and then he goes, "Wait," and I was like, "Bop, bop, 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 bop." We took out the entire squad, and then we had to run. So then we took them out. We got eliminated. Come back a third time, and then I'm by myself. Well, no, there was 4 other guys with me. And then we go instead of going along the like the barriers, the Jersey barriers they had that were right by the thing. So I said, let's just go through the woods. Maybe it could really get up behind them. So we go into the woods. We're there, and now it's getting really dark. And they have this entire squad.
Gracie,
coming for us, right? They have these.
Great.
It's like, can you even whistle, bro?
I was struggling there.
So they come through the
Not
woods, and when they're coming through the woods, right? The other guys freak out. They get into a firefight. Here I am. I'm like, I'm waiting for these guys to go past me because they can't see me. I just have a knife. Like, that's the only way I'm going to do this. I take my knife out. And when I say it's like one of those things that you see in the movies where the dude steps down right in front of you, all of a sudden the boot comes down right in front of my face. And I'm looking, because it was like a whole bunch of people, like 4 or 5 guys went in front of him. And then it was this last guy. He was the last guy. So I checked, made sure, came up behind, and I just went, "You're dead." And he goes, and he caught himself. He went, "Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me, but that was cool." And he goes, I was like, "I'm going to go kill you boys." He goes, "Please do." And I went up and I knifed all of them. Yes, you can write it down, whatever. The other guys got eliminated, but somehow I got all the way up, and then I come around, I see the lights on. I was like, all right. And I hear a whole bunch of talking. I was like, these are got to be the rest of the enemy. Let me go take them out. First time in an EMS game, I'm now at their talk. And I can see the CO, I can see the XO, and there's like 10 guys out there. Nobody's pulling security. Everybody's like, I am behind the monitors. So I could see them standing there. There was like 3 monitors there. I was like back there, and I was like, I don't think we can attack the talk. So what I did do was I went up and I like messed with one of the TVs, and then I walked away, right? As my indication of that's what I did. And then I went back through, I then decided, okay, I'm going to go through stuff. So I came up behind this entire other squad, knifed them all. They get pissed off. They get mad. So much so that they cheated, shot at me. But there's this one dude standing there looking down at his phone. I think his girlfriend was mad at him, and she was texting. Well, these guys that were all dead decided to shoot at me, shot the guy in the face.
That is one of the interesting things about AMS events is catching people in their fob when they're just completely unaware. Because that's where you eat. That's where you go to the bathroom, because they have porta johns and stuff like that at these events. That's a whole new level of ambush.
Yeah.
At Iron Horse 2, you went to that one, right, Wiener?
No, that was
Iron Horse 2. Yes, I was on Iron Horse 2. Yep.
When they had
What the hell is that?
oh crap, UFS is
You making fun of my dogs again?
Yes. You got to play it.
You got to play it.
I have to play it? I'm playing
play
it
it
right now. I'm looking at the dang.
You don't hear the volume?
Full-blooded Rottweiler.
God.
But anyway, well, we came all the way down to UFS's fob.
Tad bit of Down syndrome. Wow.
just a tad bit, just in the head.
Oh my God.
We set up this up. There's probably 6 or 8 of us in this little squad, and we like encircled their fob. And it's just this moment of like, you're looking at the enemy players that are laying under shade trees. They got their iPro on and everything. They're eating sandwiches. They're just, de-geared and stuff like that. And, I'd put out to my squad, I'm like, hey, we're going to go over the radio. We're going to go on a count of 5. And then we're going to go on execute, right? So I look over at my boy, Armando, the Dirty Sanchez, was a light machine gunner back then. And this was the first and last time he was the light machine gunner. Just because we ran like 8 miles that day. He said he's done. So we're spread out. He's closest to me. He's probably 15 yards off my right. And, we're all lined up. We all got targets picked up. We could see the fob. We could see the talk. We're picking out, trying to pick out like high priority targets, right? So this guy opens up the porta john. He steps out the porta shitter. He's buttoning his stuff up, and he's got his, I think he's down to like not even a t-shirt. I don't think he had a shirt on. And I look at Armando and I'm like, no. And he looks back at me like,
oh yeah.
And I'm like, one, like, no. This dude falls back into the porta shitter, closes the door, and then just everybody starts hosing everybody, eating sandwiches and stuff like that. That's like a high point of my career right there, but at the same time a low point too, because it's like, damn, dude.
One of the funnier moments of the thing that happened at Iron Horse 3 is after I did all that crazy stuff, I went into a building, and because it was pitch black, a group of people come inside, and I'm not turning on my flashlight, but I didn't properly identify them either. I thought Tan secured the area because I was on cost. So I go up and I knife
always cost.
I knife 7 people, and I'm about to knife the 8th, and then I see a guy he turns on his flashlight at the last second. I was like, "Oh shit, your cost?" He goes, "Yeah." And all of a sudden they turn around and he turns around and puts this light on me. And he looks behind me, there's nothing but 7 other guys with red lights on. And I was like, "Oh!" And all of a sudden I hear from the back, "God damn it, Joker!"
Let me tell you, you go to AMS events, you play for cost, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
I play, whenever I go, I have a good time. You know, it's like
was Frank Yuck CO in that one?
I don't know
AMS.
I don't know
AMS.
who was.
Yeah.
I don't know who was COing that one.
Oh,
I
Frank-
did my typical. Look, I appreciate all the work that leadership does into it,
What's
but
up, Nick?
I'm gonna
that's
I'm gonna
pretty much
ignore
what happened with
leadership. And
us.
I'm just gonna go have fun.
We messaged Frank was our CO, and Frank, if anybody's ever played for him, does a fantastic job. He's from
Great guy.
Where's he from?
Midwest somewhere.
Midwest. I thought he was Northeast.
I don't think was it Northeast? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm sad that he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, good guy, awesome
Great
CEO,
guy.
did a great job, great energy, and just he let everybody, much the way they let me and like Greg CO, as far as, hey, let's have fun and let's do things. Just all the stuff that happens in the background. Yes, we do that, but at the same time, when we get there, it's like, all right, let's make this work and have a good time. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, just FYI, everybody on my team is like cops from the area, and we actually work security part-time at the Guardian Center, and as well as those of us who are on the SWAT team, we all train here, so we got a lot of knowledge. He said, perfect, y'all are going to be my QRF team. I'm like, cool. 8 miles the first day, ran our ass ragged, but we had a great time. We got done, and he's like, all right, hey, y'all pretty much accomplished all the missions that you really need to. Y'all just do what the hell ever y'all want to do. Well, I remember during SWAT training out there, it's like, hey, there's actually like an underground tunnel that goes from the front to the back of the place that you can access through the manhole covers.
Uh-oh.
And I'd been telling Frank about that the whole time, because nobody knew that crap was there. Not AMS at the time. Nobody said anything about it. It wasn't in any of the op ords for a warning, don't use whatever. So obviously, if it's not in the rule set, obviously we're going to do it. So me and my guys, like we brought like one of the manhole pullers, and like, oh yeah, we're about to do some Ninja Turtle shit. we pull that thinking we're about to be like super cool, like Delta Force Navy SEAL, Ranger shit, and look down in there and go, huh,
full of water, eh?
That water's awfully black. That looks like cancer water. Yeah, no, we're not going to get into that. Let's just put that back. But it's crap like that when you could do stuff at an event that's all right. It's if you sit there and think about it, this should be in the rules, but it's not, and it's fun.
So it's like, going back to this is like, I just went to look at Iron Horse 3 without looking at your computer, Wiener. How long ago was Iron Horse 3?
Iron Horse 3?
Yeah, don't look, don't think about it.
I'm thinking, no. What do you mean? Don't think about it.
Right off the top of your head, how long ago do you think it was?
Is it double digits?
Iron Horse 3?
Yeah.
2,
10?
3.
Don't. You're thinking too much.
Hang on. Because 2018.
No, Iron Horse 3 was not 2018.
That's further back.
Is that when it got stopped, shut down for a while? When the
so man, you went way back.
2021 then.
Yeah, you got it. 21.
Yeah, because they shut it down for 5 years, almost 5 years. Didn't no, I think it made it to 3 years. It didn't make it to 5 years.
Cause
Shut down.
2, I know 2 was a long time ago.
Well, 2 was on 2000. Well, 2 was the next year after 16. 2016 was the
Why
first
would
Iron
2
Horse.
be after 3?
No. 2 was 2017.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. So two was 2017 because I was at 1. That was my very first Milsim event ever. Was at Guardian Center, which my bucket list from the get go. And then the next one was next year. And next year is when they shut down all the higher floors, which sucked during 2. So we couldn't go above.
I was at 3 too.
Floors.
We
So
can do it on 3.
3, they also added the window coverings.
Yeah.
And we still didn't get it back. And the tunnels were shut down at 3.
No,
Oh, tunnels were
in
there.
place.
I'm sorry, that's correct. Yeah, because 4 was
Second floor was
Floor,
not. Second
yeah.
floor we can go on to at 3.
third floor, not second floor. Third floor.
Yeah, those
Second floor you go into. You can go to second floors.
those window coverings remain in effect for pretty much anything out there, not counting Airsoft.
Yeah. Well, I know.
So there was a lot of buildings that the second floors were not allowed to be used during Iron Horse 3.
I don't remember any of the second floors. I know anything above second floor. On all
No, there was a lot of second floors that were not in play. I know because I got pissed off because I was like, "What do you
Just
mean?"
because the wiener couldn't make it up the stairs.
I made it up second floor. Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, one of my best firefights was during Irene on the second floor when I took out
Hey, let's
Freddie.
be honest here.
guys.
You know, this
Hi,
guy,
now Freddie.
this guy doesn't really read the rule sets when it comes to second floors.
We just figure that it's it's the same rule set for pretty much everybody. So we just listen to the safety brief, maybe.
Oh, that was funny.
Like that sounds important, maybe.
Well, remember that I told you about that whole knife spree? So I found a little video. This is from Iron Horse. This is from Iron Horse 3.
You're hit. I got you right in your chest, dude. Yes, I did. My BB literally. Yes, it did. It's right there. I shot you. It's right on camera, dude. Yes, because You're hit. I got you right in your chest, dude. Yes, I did. My BB literally. Yes, it did. It's right there. I shot you.
I shot you.
Because the guy was like trying to. Even his buddies after like that whole thing, they go, "Bro, you got hit."
I just want to point out that way back then, Joker didn't sound as winded, but it was a different kind of breathing. It was a like sexually aroused breathing he was giving us in the darkness.
It's only because I'm glad I have the camera right here, right? You see these like little things here? That's the microphone. There's also a microphone up top.
God, that makes you breathing really loud.
And it sits right here, aimed down on my helmet, essentially, like so. So it picks up everything that's right here. I don't breathe that loud in person. Shut up, Wiener, because you say the right thing, or you're gonna lie through your teeth.
Oh, Wiener can't say nothing about
I
breathing.
can't say shit.
Yeah, no, he can't.
No.
He cannot.
Not when I'm out there playing. That's when I'm sleeping. Thank you very much.
That is the most unique sound I've ever heard in my life.
It's a pterodactyl falling out of the sky.
So moving right along, SMG class.
Oh, we read it. We skipped. Okay.
We skipped what?
No, we read SMG class.
No, we had we briefly talked about it before we actually went into the classes. I'll say that as a team leader is probably the best role you could play.
Yep.
Because it's the oh shit gun. It's the light machine gun that isn't. when you're stuck in a corner and you're like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's an uh-oh gun. I have a, and again, I'm sounding like Nick Nolte from Tropic Thunder. I don't know the sound. I don't know what it does, but I know the sound it makes when it kills a man. Most of most of our guns are like jointly owned by my buddy, the Dirty, and I. So he just puts things in it, and I just like, okay, it's working. It goes, and bad guys go away. So, but I have an MP5 that I run, and I've enjoyed running that platform because the magazines are cheap as hell, and I can carry a metric crap ton of them in an event.
So sort of like with what FTX Tactical goes through, he said the MTW PCC. So I will say the G&G PCC-9 is by far one of my favorite SMGs. It's a 9mm magwell, but it's got a regular M4 stock.
Like pocket counter cooter? What is that?
I don't know.
Does anybody in the chat know what that stands for? Because otherwise, we just came up with a name for it.
Personal cootie catcher? I don't know.
I like the G&G because of how lightweight it is, and I use them as AEGs. However, I have, because it's a limited edition gun that they only made like I think either 500 or 1,000 of, and I have like 5 of them. It's not the ARP9, it's the PCC9. So the difference being between the two is I'm grabbing one of each right now. Don't mind the dust. The barrels on.
Oh, hey, thanks, Doc. I appreciate that for making it civil again.
So the PCC-9 has a longer barrel, right? They're dusty. It's all dusty. Well, they're dusty.
She said.
The stocks. This is the stock of the ARP9. Yes, I'm trying to do it to where I don't show it all on screen because I don't want the videos taken down. And here's the back of the PCC. The PCC. Jesus Christ, it's still dusty.
That means you need to use it more.
That's right.
This is what I'm gonna. This is one of the ones I got to go through. So yeah, it's got a 9mm magwell. Actually, is this one?
I think the sun's down enough I can actually turn on the overhead light.
Oh, it's one of the originals.
Oh, it's bright.
I can see the sun.
See clearly now.
But the cool thing about the PCC-9 is that it's lightweight. It's got that strong G&G polymer. I've literally fallen on this thing. Now, it sucks because, it's a stick mag. So they're about a yay long.
Yeah. Most of my replicas are metal because I know me. I am accident prone.
Like the G&G, whatever polymer they make it incredibly strong.
I will say their polymer is top tier.
Let me see if I can find that video because you guys would laugh your ass off if. Let me see if I can find it because it is a hilarious video. I gotta find it regardless because it is where I went running. I tripped over a piece of asphalt, landed on the mag, gave myself a deep bruise that did not go away for like 3 months, and I'm just laying there like Peter Griffin.
Again.
Let's see.
What?
He never injured himself.
I never said anything to injure myself.
My favorite
I never said
you slide when you deliberately slid into the wall.
Excuse me, sir.
That was not
What are you doing?
Me?
No. Grim has decided to turn over everything in the dining room. Hey.
What is that?
You got fed in the morning, you fat ass. You don't eat at night.
I gotta put my man cave sign up somewhere.
Nope.
I think I'll attach it to the door.
Grim, over here.
Oh man, we got to play the Gauge Falls Down because that's always a fun one to watch.
No.
Oh, Engage?
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in a while. Does he still play?
I don't know. Know what he is? Not my problem.
No.
Oh, shit.
Just
I completely forgot about the damn. I'm still here, just a disembodied voice again.
What'd you forget about?
I actually remembered that a project gun of a certain man of small stature finished for me.
Finally?
Oh no, I got to use it for a little bit at the last game down at Wayne's World. little
Oh yeah.
Tavor there with
Oh,
a
nice.
little D-hop action in it.
That looks pretty.
Rage Inferno engine in it with a L can.
That looks badass. I like that.
Dude, it is quiet. Good Lord. One thing I am going to do to change it is I'm actually going to try to get that flat top rail.
By the way, that's a replica. It's not.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Jesus.
Yeah, thanks for getting me in trouble.
Somebody's got to do it. Hey, look, you still hit 100 messages.
Yep, that's right. Pornhub content creators. There you
I'm
go.
going to get that flat top Weaver rail from E-Vike because the flip up rear sight right here is kind of impeding a little bit of how far back my L can go.
All right. Still
wicked gun that
Replica.
Whatever, just say it right behind me. Honestly, the internet probably can't
You
understand.
know who I haven't seen on here tonight? Where's Crackles?
I don't know.
Oh.
But Papa was able to put the nozzle back here in the back for the HPA engine.
Nice.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, this little thing right here, it's gnarly, and it is surprisingly heavy. Which again, everything I end up carrying around, it ends up being heavy as crap. Even my MP5 is heavy as shit. Ask Wiener.
Yeah. No shit. Here, carry this for me. Yeah, about 10 feet. I'm done.
That's how you get stronger, Wiener.
Strong like bull. Ain't happening.
Strong like bull.
That's right. Actually, it went as bad as the time that Christian made me carry his. Holy smokes.
Now listen up. Me, Papa are working on something in the background. I just got to wait till I can get the parts gun to get to them. It's going to be dumb. It's going to be dumb heavy too. He's already built like a standard like World War II version of it, but I'm doing the modernized version of it, and it's stupid. There's no rhyme or reason to it other than I want the veins to pop when I'm holding it.
Sir.
Which one?
Sir.
Him. Phrasing.
Veins. Well, not them. I mean, I don't take gas station pills before I go play. That'd be weird. That's called a battle boner. But hey, whatever you got to do to scare somebody,
What you get messages saying to chill
Who,
out?
me?
Yeah, you.
No. I am I found one of the hard drives that has
bet
stuff
you
from
did.
2019
She
on
said.
it. But I'm pumped.
We need to get Steve on here too, man. We're missing Steve.
Oh.
Our other.
I think Tyler over there, MP5 is chonk. Yes, that one was.
Yeah.
Even the MP5K that I had for a while was just like it's like it's made out of the same material as like Nibbler's crap from Futurama, because it was just like it's like this big, but it's like 20 pounds. Makes no damn sense.
Maybe it's in the injury folder.
Passionate Coitus Consortium. That's a good business name.
Wiener, that's the one where they pop the BB out of the guy's face.
Wiener, I need you to rename NBA right now.
No.
Yes.
To what?
That.
What are you pointing to? Oh, the PCC?
Passionate Coitus Consortium. That it implies a group effort.
That is true. Kind of like a Mongolian clusterfuck.
Oh God. The stuff that we get up to. What can I say?
And Tyler, I'll say Yeah, it's the it's
God.
well, we're not going to use that one, Stu.
No.
But good idea though. But I'll say, even if it's like a weird niche gun, if you get the P90s, like even the one by the He Who Shall Remain Nameless, according to Joker,
Yeah.
it's actually a pretty good gun out of the box. Kind of. Now you know what? Performative. That's
an OnlyFans page.
no. I mean,
You would know.
Yep.
listen,
Just ask Emma.
if you ain't got enough to do a dickcopter, you ain't going to be on the page.
Oh god, that was the bad blood. God
Well,
damn it.
There you go, Tyler.
Yeah.
Now, are you running them as the stock one with the actual P90 mags, or did you do like the M4 adapter for her?
All right, I'm not gonna find this. Anyways, the AMG P90 double fees on the yeah.
Mm.
I raffled off my P90. I just didn't like the platform, personally. All right.
Well, reloads are wonky, but you get used to it. It's not bad.
I don't know. I just never really enjoyed it personally, and that's
Listen,
and that's the
I like
ultimate
Stargate
thing.
SG1. Okay.
I'm gonna like this gun. I have to because I like Stargate SG1.
Well, I will. For somebody that's playing a squad leader or a platoon leader or something like that, much like the MP5 or something of that nature, it's not a bad gun to have for that role if you build it correctly. Like a lot of the stock ones are just trash, but like trash. But if you bring it up a notch or two, it's a good gun as an oh crap gun. Like, oh god, there's a squad. That kind of stuff.
Oh man.
And one eye. Yeah, his comment there takes place at the blue pill for him.
That's some gas station yellow jackets, if you know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
He takes that at night to keep from rolling out of bed.
Kickstand.
Laura knows.
Yep, she does.
Ain't that right, Willie? That's a good one.
Oh, I like that one. Yep.
It's on YouTube, Austin. Players go to youtube.com/players wanted. You'll see us there.
Oh, is he trying to find us?
He's like, where else is this thing being streamed?
Hey, TikTok, isn't it? Or TikTok already boot us?
I've not run TikTok in a while because I was having a problem with the laptop. I should start doing that more again.
Got to keep it out there.
I know it's
also what she said.
Yours is like, get the fuck away from me.
Probably.
There we go.
He's like, it's summer. Go away. It's hot.
I mean,
I knew he was going to say that. I actually knew he was going to say when I was going to say that. I did. That's why we said that.
I mean, it's Willie at y'all's ages. Y'all, forget by the time you're done anyway and go right back at it. So I mean, it's an endless cycle.
Oh my god! So I'm finding all the old videos, right? That and it's like, let me see if I can put it up there. Remember we talked about North versus South?
Laura says hush.
Not unless she comes on here and says it.
Yeah, don't count.
That's just you being pissy.
Don't use her as the bad guy.
That's right.
I know, right?
She knows.
I know she could talk trash with the best of them. Where did you find that?
Where'd I find what?
My damn Grim showed up with a Kong from. I don't even remember buying this one. It's like something Wiener would have in his truck.
Or something your kids bought for you.
That got weird way faster than it was supposed to be.
Oh, there. That's because I'm in the wrong folder. There we go. Oh, God damn it! Get me to.
So
the
you're
right
definitely
button.
going to Crossbones, I take it. You'll be at Crossbones. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep,
I'm
good.
gonna try to go ahead and snag that ticket. I haven't talked to any of the command staff from Eastern, but I'll hit them up. Make sure we'll run chaos again. It'll be my first time playing TCAs. A more I don't want to call it
It's a
more-
progressive. Yeah.
more what?
Progressive type game.
Yeah.
Continuation. You can leave if you
Yeah.
want to, but yeah. Yep.
So it'll be my first time playing one of those. So it'll be new to me on the
Yeah, I haven't done one of the continuous ones either. That would be my first also.
company's CEO side of things.
Yep.
Wiener, you want to be my tent buddy?
I will be your tent buddy.
I'm gonna be the big spoon.
That's right.
I'm gonna be a fork.
We just got to find that hotel again because we can't camp there.
Yeah, we'll do the Holiday Inn again. But if we're gonna be playing that style gameplay, I'm sure very little time in it.
It'd be enough to go shower and clean up, take a quick nap, come back.
Yeah, take a hoe bath in the sink.
Yep.
Hurry up, Wiener.
All right, I got a video that's going to come up in a second.
We were napping over here waiting on you.
I know. You guys were talking. It's all good. That's
We're
why
doing
we
good.
did
We
it.
were actually, that was good.
Range finding, Doc. That is bear country there. The four-legged bears, anyway.
That's Austin Best, by the way.
Oh, Doc, stop changing your name.
He went from Twitch over to YouTube.
Yeah, that's one of my misguided children. Probably swapped over to one. He probably swapped over to one of his OnlyFans accounts. I tell you, that child, man, he's a college kid, but he's earned his way through there, if you want to call it that. It's disgusting.
Who's that?
Doc. Yeah.
Oh.
No, you got to do what you got to do at college.
What's Pierce been up to?
He's
been kind of quiet.
Here's a good question. What's the rare airsoft replicas you really want? Question goes for all.
I'll tell you what. The rare one. I mean, is a rare manufacturer, or rare type setup. Like the I tell you what, that Tommy gun I had in my hands for a while with the wood and everything. That would be my rare. Consider one. The Tommy gun.
To get it again. So the one you gave me.
Yeah, the one I gave you. Yeah.
Because
I was gonna take it and hang it up on my wall in my.
Now, are you talking the standard World War II Tommy gun,
like the M18 or the
the modern one they've come up with recently? Well, I say recently. It's been in the last 5 years. They modernized basically a Tommy gun. It's got like weaver rails and shit on it.
Mine is the Halo gun.
The assault rifle.
The full on Halo. The Spartan rifle that was
well, I mean, like the assault rifle, okay.
No, the assault rifle.
It's funny. I think
that's an easy one. You could actually still pick those up. Evike will have them every now and then.
What's his name? Oh man, Richard. He had one of those.
But you can if you go on what's it called? Hang on. Got to look at all my list of apps on my phone. You go look at Etsy. There's actually, I think there was a body kit. You could drop an M4 in it and make it like a bullpup. I'm with you on that, especially since I'm doing the Mjolnir Mark 7 or Mark 6 or Mark 7 or one of those.
There it is.
I'm down with that.
The Halo 3 battle rifle, do it yourself.
Is it the battle rifle or
the battle rifle or
assault rifle? If I did a battle rifle, it's got to be the 3-round burst, just like the game, and make it square weight. I want one of those or the actual assault rifle for my actual Mjolnir armor kit that I'm
There's
making
a sidekick.
for actually gameplay.
There's a place
that-
called the Galactic Armory.
Yep, they make airsoft ready cosplay kits for either Star Wars, Helldivers, as well as Halo, as far as they do ODST kits and they do some of the Spartan or Mjolnir kits. I'll say, and it's kind of letting the cat out of the bag on the undercover project. If anybody has ever seen an H car, which is the modernized version of a BAR, it is. Yeah, Garand Thumb does a video on it. It is nasty. It is a 30-06 light machine gun, basically.
Look at that thing.
that is set up like a battle rifle, which a battle rifle being a little bit bigger than your standard like assault rifle. Things like, oh, dude. Yes.
So
yes, there we go, Doc. There's my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
So here I got
my little nasty heathen there. I tell you what.
we're gonna jump back to this in a second, but I want to show something from something I found from North vs South 1.
Good job. Hit.
Yeah, we're on 3-story right now. I'm not dead. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Medic.
You're shooting no BBs. You didn't even shoot me.
You hit me.
You hit me.
You hit me, bro.
You hit him. You didn't shoot me. 1, 2.
Okay, bro. No problem.
Even in your defense, I will say I didn't hear a thwack on you.
I didn't.
No,
hear
he didn't get me. But I did call it, and I went down to one knee. But that was North
that's
versus
sportsmanship right there. That's
It was fun.
sometimes you just went and out, call out just to mediate bullshit.
and then he starts shooting at Yordi again, right? And he lights me up, right? You actually see a BB hit the water in front of me,
Yeah.
and I'm just like this. I was just like that, and I heard him get hit, and I'm just like, I should have just kept watching him. Just so
I did see somebody walking a line in on him though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, so it's just funny because that field, like we were talking about North versus South 4, but that field was so flooded. And it was in October of 2020, so 4 years ago. And it was while it was hot and humid out, everybody stayed cool because their feet were in like a foot of water. So everybody like stayed cool during it. And it was really funny because that entire sweep, there was it's like playing back some of that old stuff from some of the people that were there. It's just like really funny because we just kept assaulting the hell out of that 3-story building, and they just had no response for us. And it's that team
who shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
I am a sense of video or pictures right here. We were talking about Halo stuff. So one of the games that I used to run when we still did paintball was we did a Halo Wars themed game. Hopefully I'll be doing another one of those, and I've already got a handful of cosplayers that are quote unquote game ready, so to speak. Some stuff I'm working on. It's not going to be done this year, but I'll go ahead and share some of the pictures and video from the project of building a quote. So it's a Halo costume that is basically Juggernaut ready. Juggernaut ready for a game. So there is some special rule sets and stuff like that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we've
you showed me this video before.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've showed it to both of you
Yep.
guys. But if you want to show some of that here in the stream while we're talking about Halo crap and like
I don't
stuff we want to see.
I like the one with the dog in it.
Yeah, you're testing it out right here. I'm a big dude. I don't run fast, especially wearing this crap that is kitted out. Now, obviously, this is a game that's going to have to happen during the winter. But
I know
we're
somebody will come up and participate big time. That's what's his name down at Greg's shop.
who's that?
That's why can't I'm having a brain fart right now? I'm gonna get smacked for it. Is what's his name?
Stillwell?
No, not Stillwell. No,
Paul?
not Paul. No, down at Greg's shop. Works at Greg's shop.
Talking about Jacob?
Jacob,
Christian?
yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, why did you?
Jacob. I couldn't think of his name. I was having a brain fart. Jacob.
I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah, Jacob.
Greg,
Oh,
Papa
no, you
might
did.
be Papa might be using homeless people in the back or
No,
something.
no,
I
he's
don't
not.
know.
No, he's got Jake. Jacob's close enough to homeless. Because he practically lives in the
Close,
shop anyways.
close enough to homeless.
Yeah.
Dang.
Jacob's good people, but he's a big time Halo guy. So he's
So-
huge Halo.
That's a game I want to bring back. I've got stuff wrote up for it and ready to go, as well as some players just kind of add to the ambiance of it.
Bless you.
And it's just
Yeah.
we currently lack an AO to do it at that's going to bring up enough people to it. I'd love to do it here at Big Indian like we did our other games, but obviously
Hey,
the player
Smurf.
base here is not big enough, so we may travel to Florida with that. But we've got props are being built, and hopefully that might be a 2025 project.
See you this weekend, Smurf. Um,
I wish I could go.
yeah, the tickets are expensive to fly up there.
Yeah.
Anne's just like, can I go? And I was like, no.
Because you get to see Mute, her boyfriend.
No, she can't.
Hey, that's a good one, Steve. Pervy H car collectors. There's like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like 3 people. You know, me being one of the 3.
Yeah, the flight for you to go would be like $300.
For me to go?
Hoppers.
Yeah, $386.
Yeah.
Yes, Hoppers in Savannah.
I don't have that cash laying around right now.
We did a little bit of a team raid down in Savannah to Hoppers. So it's another good field. My boy Doc went down there with some folks because obviously he's in school in Statesboro, so that's real close to him.
All right, what are we at? All right, we're getting close to the end here. So, what other things have we not hit yet? I mean, we've talked about all wide range.
We've covered all the classes.
Yep. What
Do-
you doing, Blue?
What about the shoddy boys? Any shoddy boys in here? Running
Not
around with a
me.
shotgun?
I actually have a few shotguns up on the wall.
It's,
So
it's not an actual class.
So-
It's a subclass, but I know you're out there.
I love the Jagarm scatter guns, except for their seal issues that they always have. Like it never fails that they'll have a seal issue. Those are a lot of fun because while they have a little bit of heft to them, they're not like the AA-12 or the SIG-12s that are just insanely heavy. Because you can only use them for like a little bit of the time. You know, I know there's a few people like hold my beer and go out and take care of it, but it's like, yeah. Because when it's a gas blowback or whatever, or gas shotguns, I mean, I have a couple Springers that do pretty well, but
I think we need to talk about sidearms right after this as a good closeout.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I got
It's not a class, so to speak, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's your.
it's not a class, but it's like the favorite thing. So,
Yep, I got one.
for the people who know me in the chat, you know what I'm going to bring up, and I've probably shot you with it, and you cuss me every time, Willie.
this is mine right here. I've been waiting for one of these.
I want to get one of those strictly because I want to turn it into a Halo SOCOM pistol.
I mean, it already looks futuristic. The only thing you really need to do is something with the
bar.
something with the hilt on the back, on the grip. Make it look a little bit more futuristic, but it already looks like something
like-
out of a sci-fi movie.
Like Halo ODST wise, it'd just be that bar going up to the trigger guard, which would be deleted by that point. And then it looks like the ODST SOCOM pistol. Wiener
Of course.
pistol.
Pistol? My pistol?
Yeah.
Oh, what just happened?
I don't
shit,
know.
hold on. Hold on a second. Do you want yes. Sorry. Something was loading on my computer and I needed it to. Ghost Recon. Okay. Anyways, so I carry my Glock and I love my Glock 19. That
No.
carries my sidearm.
Uh,
And I actually carry that as a real steel too.
Now, Glocks, I love them. Real word, obviously, that's what I'm issued at work. If just the nature of the beast in playing airsoft, I destroy them quickly for some reason. Again, ooga booga. The one sidearm that has truly lasted the longest amount of time and is probably the best.
1911?
Nope.
Oh.
The hater.
Oh.
I've got more kills with that thing. It works when you need it to.
Yeah, it does.
Especially the Gen 2, because you got the hop up in it, and you could, you're shooting it basically rifleman spec as a pistol. It's, you know what? I knew you would know it, Doc. I've shot you with it too. But when you get a kill from like the other side of the field with a pistol, because let me Kentucky wind it. Hang on, got the air right. Hell, I hit him.
That's like always the best part about it, right? It's like, I got him.
Right. I just love that gun so much because it's going to work when you need it to work. And it doesn't weigh any extra. It's not like the weight of like the 1911s or anything like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the real steel platforms as far as the training aspect of it. So I would prefer a Glock, but just, I can pull my hater out of the box and it's going to work. And if it does die, hey, you're out like $67 off of Amazon to get
90
another one.
now. 90.
Oh,
yeah.
90 now. Okay. Even still, it's still cheaper than everything else.
Yeah.
And it's going to work as the oh crap gun.
Let's see what's out on Amazon now.
Haters are going to hate, baby.
Oh, they're at $80 on
Oh, hey. I hate I missed out on some of the special edition ones, like the Stormtrooper one, the black and white. Do you got one?
What's he getting, those hater?
Oh, yes.
What do you bring in?
Listen, if I could do the full like Devil May Cry loadout of ebony and ivory, like I'll do it. If somebody just wants to donate one to old Uncle Bayo, so he has that set up.
I mean,
there was a red one too, wasn't there?
There's a red one. There's a blue patriotic one. You can still get the red and blue ones.
You talking about the red, white, and blue?
No, like there's a red one. There's a blue one.
I haven't seen the blue one. I have to go look.
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Listen, I'm not opposed to going to an event like, hopefully when my department changes their facial hair policy and I can grow my beard back at the beginning of the year, going full black beard and just having a bandolier of haters. I will do it if people help fund that. I will play a whole game with nothing but that.
Yeah. So, here we go. I'll share the screen so you can
I'll
see
even
it.
go as far as if somebody gets me the fuses to like get out of my hat and get the little like smoke going. Yeah, I'll do that too.
There's the red one.
That looks more pink.
It's actually red. It's not good.
It's like red. See, I like that. I like the blue one. And there's the old classic baby right there. Back in.
Yeah. So that one, you can still get these two in stock. So
For the price, everybody in chat, it is probably the best oh crap backup gun you can buy.
Only 10 shots.
It's 10 shots, but 10 shots can make the difference if your gun goes down. It's accurate. You can adjust the hop up in it. it's going to work. And when it does, like, most of them you get like a year and a half out of if you're playing a lot with it. If you're that guy, it's just easier just to buy another one versus trying to like refurbish crap in it. I'll tell you, I love them for backup guns because all these other like sidearms out there, you're spending 130, 150 bucks or more or even getting the higher end ones is getting close to $200. It's still a pistol at the end of the day. Your pistol is just a backup when your primary goes down, when it's easier to pull a backup versus reload.
Yeah.
Just saying. It is an oh shit gun. Oh shit.
That hurts.
yeah, right. Everybody.
Oh,
That's that. I agree with you, FTX Tactical. Just basically everybody. Matter of fact, I think my boy Armando still has
Elite Force
one.
1911. I did.
Yeah,
Yep.
Still has one in his collection that still works. The magazines are still holding up and going strong.
I turned mine into a Punisher. I put actual real steel grips on it. Punisher grips.
Nice.
Yep.
That's the one good thing about the 1911s. You can just one-to-one swap stuff. I like the Glock platforms for just trainability, but again,
that's
O-rings, magazines, they have problems. So
I've been having some minor issues with it.
Are people not using hop up all that much anymore?
Hop up for to.
I haven't touched it in a while. I knew there were some scams running on it for a while, and I know a lot of people kind of started backing away from it.
Yeah, you're not really getting a whole lot of
what?
Like I can't find a white hater anywhere.
I'm not throwing that.
Oh, there he is, Mr. Walker.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Can you rephrase that, Joker?
That he loves his Novarich?
No, the white hater part.
Oh. Oops.
Can't find one online.
I bet you can. You're just in the wrong group.
I'm not in Georgia. I don't live in those groups. Yeah, that's absolutely, Stu. And that's what the thing that destroys pretty much any
everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you like a sales site or whatever, it's like you guys can't do that. If you guys can't control it, you're kind of screwed. So, all right, man. I'll try to find you one of those white ones, man. They're kind of hard to find.
If you stumble upon one, like I'll snag it just for the collection, and again, like I'll go full tilt. Like I'll like we'll do some like filigree and stuff in there, like some gold inlay, and like make it really like fancy and shit.
Yeah, I got a lot of haters. I have 4 haters.
I think I have 3.
I mean, but they are cheap enough to where I can get the red one.
Well, and I mean, I'm just saying, if you're an Amazon shopper and you've got to already have a couple of haters and you order a new hater and say it didn't work and send them one of those ones.
That's bad, sir. That is bad.
It is, but it's a hater.
You're also not wrong.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a hater.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's a hater. It's like the Mosin Nagant of actual firearms.
That I think is becoming more versatile out there is the AAP01.
I'll give you that.
So,
and yes, right. Doc, I got that from you, you stingy little heathen.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Right now we're at 2 hours into the show.
Really?
Time flew.
It's Justin's
as we-
fault.
it is Justin's fault. We
It's
had a
'cause
good
I'm
time
back.
talking about the stuff that we love about Airsoft. And there's so much more stuff going through. So hopefully, Mr. Beowulf could be back next week.
3
as-
weeks. 3 weeks till it's rotate back to days.
So is that a yes or a no?
Yes. So next week I will be working night, so I won't be able to make that one. You may see me pop up depending on how busy the county is, and I'll make some snide comments and pick at Wiener and you. Um, but like right now, it's going to be every other Tuesday while I'm on nights. But 3 weeks, I will be swapping back to days, so I will be back.
Nice. So what I will say to this to everybody,
Ooh, it's 2024. You should appreciate that.
so
There-
with that being said,
I'm sure
God
there's some,
dang.
like, all right, look. All right, I'm just
Stupid
saying.
must sit in his room, sit in his room a lot by himself.
I'm just saying. Like, you look at Wiener, he'll probably tongue punch a fart box.
What?
What? Nikki is also right.
All right, let me pop up a promo code here real quick.
Let me change the subject.
Hey, yeah, and also go on and buy your tickets. Get your tickets for Operation Backyard at the end of October. Get those now,
Yeah.
so I can start deciding if I want to get grills or not.
Girls?
You guys, grills, GRILLS.
Joker, did you hear girls? I
heard girls. I totally heard girls.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
our
sure you guys
30th
did hear
clip.
girls. Yep, that's good. And you're both married. I know you heard girls.
All right.
Like,
So
are
we're
you
gonna
picking
talk
up
about
lot
two
lizards, or what are
things.
you doing?
As we go to close this out, hopefully we see you guys all at Bad Blood this weekend. I'll be playing on Marxist, Solid Tan. Come out, say hi, all that fun stuff. However, we also have 2 great events coming up in the near future that still have room for you all to come up here, and that is Operation Backyard, hosted by New Breed Airsoft in October. But before that is
Play for me.
September 13th through the 15th at Mid Orange Correctional. We have Yellow Dog Outbreak, and that ticket right there, that little link that just popped up on the screen that we're going to show. Get Your 45 is $45 off a ticket for Yellow Dog Outbreak. There's only 15 of those available. Snag them while they're hot. I think there's only like 10 left. So, and then get wieners from newbreedairsoft.com. NUBREED airsoft.com.
BREED.
That's what I said. BREED.
You forgot the next
EED.
read.
No, I didn't. I said EED.
You also said girls.
That's like
earlier.
you said girls. So shut up. We don't listen to anything that you have to say.
There's going to be some disappointed players that buy tickets to go to
Like,
Operation Backyard.
oh my God, backyard!
Where's
We
the
got
girl?
girls in the backyard. We're all the girls because it's a bunch of dudes, and the 5 women that show up are like, "We're out. Peace out."
So a bunch of dudes, like a couple of women that are actual players, and then like probably 3 lot lizards that he picked up on the way down.
4.
4. Gotta get a
It's got to
round
be an even
there.
number.
That's right.
All right.
For each arm.
Per normal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Joke for Players One, and with me, it's not a party till he comes out, Wiener from New Breed Airsoft. And thanks for joining us, Justin. If you piss him off, he'll give you some shiny new jewelry. Beowulf West.
Jewelry.
Bracelets.
Jewelry.
Some shiny new bracelets.
We're doing a lot of that lately.
So he emphasizes Jew quite a bit on that.
You're just trying to throw whatever shade you can because you screwed up with girls instead of grills.
I said grills. I even spelled grills.
So until next time.
Listen, I'm partially deaf. I heard girls.
I'm not deaf. I heard girls. So
Chat, y'all heard girls too, didn't you?
They're going to say yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. And good night.
Squirrel!